time you chase after women and females and shower them with compliments, you're giving away your power. I'm not saying don't compliment, but women can tell when you're overdoing it in an effort to get in good with her. Your power is masculinity, and that's why it's addictive to women. It's what draws them to you. But once you give that masculine energy and power up, you have now become feminine. When a woman feels you are on her level, she will lose interest in you. This is why women will say they want a man that's on their level when they're describing like their perfect man. But once you really dive into what they're looking for, they want a man that's above them. Whether it be in status, money, knowledge, whatever the case may be. A woman wants to feel like she can be leveled up by a man.
Rare W by a woman. Let's get this bitch a round of fucking applause. Rare W, man. Now, you probably got the question in your mind, like, why don't women just, like, why don't women make it more easier? Like, why don't women just say this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do they gotta just play games and then play hard to get? And, you know, why they don't just make shit easy? Well, it's a good question. Think about it. Why would a gazelle make it easy for a lion to catch it? Why? Because once the lion catches the fucking gazelle is powerless. Now, I'm not saying that women are powerless, right? But what I am saying is that for men to be more conscious, to be more aware that they are the prize, that they are the leaders, they are the ones that's in control. Women are left feeling powerless. Women can't use any manipulation tactics. Women can't have any type of say. Women aren't going to have any foot in the door. But at the same time, they can't ignore their primal instincts. They can't ignore what they're hardwired to want, and which is masculine men, leaders, doers, go-getter, ambitious men that they cannot conquer. It's somewhat a part of female nature to want to tame a man, to want to tame a masculine man. When women are talking about these guys that are assholes and this and that, they're talking about masculine men. A lot of men don't even know that women don't even consider the beta males, the simps, and them type of guys men. They don't even consider those men, which is why when they're complaining, they're not talking about those guys because they don't even see them as men. There was even a study one time that said that when a woman is not attracted to a man, when she doesn't even see them. And the other study showed that when a guy is not attracted to a woman, the same thing that the thing that lights up in his brain is the same part that lights up when he's annoyed. Which is, I was fucking flabbergasted when I heard that. And because it's weird, because when I see a bitch it makes sense. Because when I see a fat bitch and she trying to act all cute and loud and obnoxious and shit, and she doing all this and moving her and doing walking, trying to walk with some, I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just annoyed, like, this bitch. And she trying to act like she cute. I remember one time I was in a club, right? I was literally at the bar, sipping my drink and shit, feel me? Just chilling, all my homeboys there around the club, running after the bitches. I'm just chilling, just cooling. Out of no fucking where, fucking Godzilla mixed King Kong comes up to me. She drunk as hell. She, hey, what you doing? She with her friends and shit like that. And mind you, one thing that I actually hate doing, I can't stand to be put in this position. I actually don't like rejecting people. I don't like embarrassing people. I get secondhand embarrassment from people getting embarrassed. I hate that shit about me, man. I fucking hate it. So she comes, she all drunk and sloppy and fat, and she like, oh, what you doing here? And I'm just with my drink, I'm just chilling, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm giving her one word answers, which also lets me know when a bitch give you one word answer, she's not interested. I'm giving her like, I'm hoping that she picks up on the cues that I don't want to fucking talk to her. But she don't give a fuck because she's drunk. And when you're drunk, it lowers your ambitions. It lowers a lot of shit. You don't give a fuck most of the time. So she's still talking to me, you know what I'm saying? She touching me. Ooh, I like this a lot. Ooh, got a nice ring on. Ooh. I'm just like, yo, I'm in my head like, yo, this bitch don't get the fuck out of here. And then, guess what she does? This bitch turns around and starts shaking her ass on me. Oh my God. And I'm just sitting here with I had the most straightest face. Like, my face was so fucking straight that next to heterosexual male, it would have my face next to it. That's how straight my face was. You feel me? So she's dancing on me and shit. Like I said, and mind you, I'm just like, yo, like, I'm ready to just like walk away. I'm looking around and shit, and this bitch is sitting there just staring at me. They laughing and shit because they see everybody else sees the shit. Dudes laughing and shit. I'm now embarrassed, and then oh my God, man. Like, let me just get back the fuck on point. Ours line up as annoying, and women's line up as they don't even fucking see these guys. They actually don't even know these motherfuckers exist. It's really fucking crazy, fellas. So yeah, for women to tell us, like, you know what I'm saying, you guys are the leaders, you guys have all the power. Like, even think about it in just statistic wise. It's more women on the earth than it is men, meaning that we are supposed to be a commodity. We are supposed to, it's a thing called supply and demand. There's an immense amount of supply of bitches and a low supply of men. But for somehow we've been tricked into believing that it's the fucking opposite. Somehow men are just lazy that we just get one-itis and we just throw all caution to the wind. We want to marry this one typical piece of shit ass girl. And then after you break up with the girl, and then months and years go by, you get another girl, you do the same thing, and then months and years go by, you get another girl, you do the same thing, and then you don't even realize that the girl that you had last time, this girl is better than the last girl, and that, like, how the fuck do you guys get caught up in a scarcity mentality? You get what I'm saying? Like, women don't want to tell you how to be a man. They don't want to tell you that you are the prize. They already want you to damn near know this shit. They actually think you already know this. So when you come up to women and you're coming from a subordinate angle.
Oh, hey, pretty girl, how are you? You're just so fucking gorgeous, and any man would be lucky to have you, and I just can't believe no guy is sitting here paying for your drink, and no guy is rubbing your fucking back.
They already know what type of male you are. They already know you bitch made. They already know you're not the fucking man that they already thought about in their head. Cause think about it, fellas. They watch superhero movies. They say these big ass muscular guys, we the ones in the army. They just subconsciously believe and know that we are better. And I don't mean this, and I know this ain't politically correct, but the shit, we gonna keep it 100 today, man. Fuck all that political correct shit, man. We'll keep it at 100. We are better. And not only are we better, they want us to be better. You feel me? It just is what it is. It's nature. That's what nature intended it for. If nature wanted us to be equals, he would just make all men men. It wouldn't be women on the planet. What would be their reason for being on the planet if they were just as equally strong as us, as equally smart as us, as equally this of us, and equally, like, it wouldn't be no fucking reason. There's a thing called law of polarity, the law of balances. It has to be a balance. The strong and the weak. You don't know strength without weakness. You don't know sunshine without rain. That's how life is supposed to be. You don't know sadness without happiness. Because imagine if you were just happy all the time and it was just sunny all the fucking time, and then, like, you would fucking want to blow your fucking brains out. You get what I'm saying? So it has to create some type of balance. And that's why when you're not walking in and you're being unbalanced, you're not walking in being masculine and being a man, you're gonna get treated in an unbalanced way, because you're not in your natural state. You're not doing what nature intended for you to be, or you're not doing what nature intended for you to do, nature intended for you to be, all of that type of shit. You feel me? But I want to end off on this one thing I'm gonna say. A masculine woman will try to tame your masculinity, while a feminine woman will try to test to see if you're still that masculine man that she once dated. It's two different things. Because I know a lot of guys, I've heard one time, especially like Patrice O'Neal, shout out to the GOAT. He was like, women want to conquer your masculinity. Which is true in an instance too, because it almost even say it in the Bible, fellas. Like it's something I'm not gonna be able to say it word for word, but it was something like your husband will rule over you, and you will have, you know, an innate feeling to want to rule over him. You know what I'm saying? Like it says that somewhere in the Bible. The Bible got game too, fellas. The Bible tell you, like, if you really want to learn about some female nature, read the Bible. I'm telling you, it's in there. So, with that being said, that's why I just said masculine women want to actually tame you, while feminine women just want to see if they're just testing your masculinity to see if you're still the same man that you are. So, in terms, women don't want to just, you know, get with you just to tame you and try to make you whatever they want you to be all the time, unless you're dealing with a masculine ass woman. Because if you're dealing with a feminine woman, if you were to turn feminine, if you were to start getting soft, you're actually putting her at danger. Because now you're not being that man anymore. You don't have that aggression no more, that ambition, that drive. You know what I'm saying? You don't even dream anymore. You're not doing anything, any of the things. You're putting her first. You're making it be a burden. This is some psychological shit right here. But like I said, I don't want this video to go by too long, fellas. This your boy Zay Double Edge, man. And like a double-edged sword, if you use it the wrong way, you can cut yourself.